Good morning. Right, so the time is what is the time? It is 11:15 right now, and it is Tuesday. I'm currently on my week off work, which is great. I'm back in on Sunday now. Right, so a little update. Basically, I'm taking part in a white collar boxing event. Yeah, basically, which I've signed up for. So what it is, it'll be an 8-week free training course, training camp for boxing, with an opponent picked for me at the end. So we don't pay nothing, but what we sign and everything, you agree to raise A, £100, and B, sell, I think it's like 50 tickets, I'm not too sure. It's still early days yet, because the event only went live a couple of weeks ago. So me and my good friend Ross, so we've jumped on it, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. So yeah, so that is the company there who look after those events. They're the ones who run it. It's like the ultra white collar boxing. So yeah, what I've started doing already, I've started back in the gym. Ross goes regularly anyway, every day or so. So I'm getting back into there now, so most of my time now is taken up. So work 7 a.m. till 4 p.m, straight in the gym after that. This is around the corner from my work, so I meet Ross there. Do about an hour and a half in the gym, and then it's home then, tea, shower, bed. You know, and I do have 2 days off from the gym, which are usually Sunday, Wednesday. But usually on those days, if I am working, I'll try and do something when I finish work. But yeah, so I'm excited. As of now, I do weigh 92 kilos, which in pounds and stones will be here. I'll pop that by there, so I can't be bothered trying to think. What I was before I've been trying to eat a bit better now throughout the year. Obviously my last vlog was in KFC, but everyone's got to have one of those days, one of those cheat days. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I was 97, or well, just under 97 kilos at the beginning of the year. So I've dropped down now to 92. 92 kilos in, from January, just eating better, not doing any exercise, but just eating better. But now I'm in the gym as well, so I'm hopefully going to shred the weight a little bit faster. I want to try and get down to about 85 kilos ready for the fight, because the way it works, they'll match you up with someone, 1, with the same height, 2, around about the same age, 3, ability, and
2,000 years later.
Wait. Now I can't be. I think if I shred a bit now, I'll be a little bit quicker on my punches. So I'm going to just sort of shred weight, tone up a little bit. But what I might do, so I usually try and get a vlog up like once a week. What I will do, I think, all the way till the event, or till the 8-week training's done, so my weekly vlog will be my update on like what I'm doing now, an update on what's going on, where am I at, what weight am I at, what kind of level are we thinking of boxing. I even know my own boxing gloves, which I'll get for you now. Wait there, stay there, don't go anywhere, So I ordered these online, Amazon I think. They're about 16 quid, they're not too bad. Go for it, might as well. But yeah, they were a bit tight because they were brand new, so I'm trying to get my hands in them. They're a bit tight. So these are 12-ounce gloves. The actual boxing fight, we're going to be wearing 16-ounce gloves, which obviously are a little bit bigger, a little bit more cushioned. So me and Ross thought if we train with 12-ounce gloves, do a little bit of sparring, gauge to the feel. So when we're getting hit by these, we'll feel it. You'll feel it anyway, but when you get hit, then after training with these for over 8 weeks, or even longer, because basically the fight's not until the 26th of June. I completely forgot to add that in. I keep looking at myself. I need to look at the lens. I need to get used to that. I need to put like a big fucking red tape around there. Like, hello, there's the lens. Yeah, so the fight is on the 26th 6th or 7th. I'll pop it by here because I can't remember. Of June. The 8-week camp starts on the 4th of May. Yeah, so from there it'll be 8 weeks, and then I don't really know. So I don't really know how it goes yet because it's so early. We haven't even met our reps yet. So we do meet our reps now on the 27th of April. So we'll probably go in and we'll meet like the reps, the team, and probably the other fighters as well, who are fighting like locally to us. We are taking this as serious as we can. I will try and update with some clips in the next video with my routines and what we're doing. So as of now, because of our work shift patterns, me and Ross, we just try and keep the same order. So what we started off with is HIIT exercises, high intensity interval training. So we usually do that on later part of the week, like Thursday, Friday. It depends really on what days Ross got off or what shifts I'm doing working and all that kind of stuff. So I usually either have Tuesday and Thursday off or Wednesday and Thursday, or sometimes Wednesday and Friday. But I'm always in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Because in my work, in my line of work, they are the key days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday being the busiest part of the week. Monday is quite important. So I look after the stock in the kitchen, so it's my responsibility to count that and make sure everything's clean and tidy. Whereas Ross works, again, random days, but he's quite fortunate to have usually just like mornings. I think he's on like 8-4s or whatever. Because I'm usually 7-4, or I do the occasional all-dayer, 10 or 11 close. So we just try working around us. We go for our 2-mile run, 2.5-mile run on our days off, followed by some boxing training on. So we got pads, and my auntie has graciously let us use her garage, which she's got a punch bag in. I was going to get one myself, but I generally got a way to hang it in the house or in my shed or nowhere. So it's pointless me having one. So on our days off, we'll do our 2.5-mile run and our bag work, pad work. And then usually it'll go from, like I said, HIIT. So that's usually on our days off. And then we usually go HIIT training. We go from there to shoulders and chest, then legs. So say we do our run on Thursday, Friday we got our HIIT training, Saturday shoulders. I have my day off Sundays because it's a very tiring day in work, so Ross tends to have the Sundays off as well. Oh, excuse me. So we got the run, HIIT training, shoulders Saturday, day off Sunday. Monday will be chest, Tuesday then will be legs. We'll have Wednesday off, and then we'll go onto the run then for Thursday. So that's an example of what, you know, we're doing, but that's the order we're sort of going in. I've been rambling for fucking 11 and a half minutes. I mean, it's probably a lot shorter for you guys, but eating better. So I've got all that fitness stuff out the way. Eating better. That I was about 97 kilo, which I think is about 15 stone, is it? I mean, that's not bad. Back in Christmas 2018, I was 17 and a half stone. Big boy. I was a big boy. And that's when I started going to the gym then in 2018, and I smashed it all the way through the year. Sort of stopped around Christmas 2018, picked it back up then in January 2019, and then I sort of dipped off then. And here I am, January 2020. It's February, but I started eating a lot better in January, started the gym then sort of beginning / mid of Feb, so I'll take that. Anyway, yeah, so I'm most of my meals are cooked fresh, fresh meat, fresh everything. We do have these things called juicy bags, or they're called Juicy by Maggie. That's a picture of one of them, one of my favourites there. So literally all you gotta do is dice up. For me, I'll eat chicken. I love chicken. I don't mind beef. I'll have a steak every now and then. I know it's good as well. But so I'll dice up my chicken. I'll get some vegetables. So I'll have a bit of potato, some carbs, but then it'll be sort of carrot, broccoli, some green beans, just a bit of veg chucked in the bag with the flavouring, whatever that is. So for example, the one I just showed you, the buttermilk one, that is beautiful. So you add, for the buttermilk one, you add in 100 mils of water, mix it all in, give the bag a squeeze, tighten it up in the oven, 180 for about, I'd say about 45 minutes to an hour. Other than that, it is all fresh stuff like steaks we are cooking now from fresh. Whereas beforehand, my freezer was just full of pizzas and all sorts of stuff. Like, not saying like frozen stuff's bad, but you lose a lot of the, what's the words? I don't even know. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I did PE in school and that's about it, but I didn't really go through sports studies, which is a bit more of the nutrition side of things, because that. So with my chicken, after my juicy bag's done, I'll have that with some rice, chicken and rice, chicken and rice, chicken and rice. With my steaks, I'm not too fussed on what I have with it. Probably just have some home cooked chips maybe in my mornings. So like you see just now, got my breakfast done. Basically just scrambled egg, 3 eggs, a little bit of milk on the pan with some orange juice. That's my morning, my breakfast stuff. Just to say, that's my breakfast. Juicy say is my tea time. Throughout lunch, if I'm in work, working in a restaurant or a carvery, I sort of just get a bowl of like some veg, maybe just a tad bit of gravy. Gravy's not good for you. As much as it tastes amazing, it's not good for you. But so I'll have like a bowl of bit of veg, some green beans, some carrots, some collie, broccoli if that's on the deck. It's quite rare, it's only in the summer. But I'll have that with a sort of drizzle of gravy on, and that'll be my lunch really. So I'll try and eat a bit smaller in lunch, and then have a nice filling meal then in the evening. But yeah, so that's sort of my daily routine at the moment. So it's wake up, obviously. If I'm in work at 7, go to work at 7, have my breakfast in work, so I'll make some scrambled egg in work, and I won't have any orange juice, I'll just have some water. So I'm drinking a lot of water now as well. For lunch then, if it's busy, I'll try and fit it in at about 2ish, half 2 when it dies down. It's quite late for lunch, but again, working in a restaurant, lunchtime is busy because it's lunch. But I'll have to have mine a little bit later. If it is a bit quieter, I'll just quickly pop out and grab some and eat while I'm working. And then I'll get home then. Well, I'll finish at 4, should I say, go to the gym, meet Ross for 4:15, 4:30ish, depending on what time I actually finish. Do an hour and a half at the gym, go home, prepare tea while that's cooking, excuse me, shower, out, done, eat food, chill out, go to bed. And that's my days at the moment. Right, yeah, so that's it for my daily routines. I'm gonna go because today is my run, 2.5 mile run today. Have I bag and pad work today, so. Oh, and I did forget, I'm also running the Cardiff half marathon this year. Don't know why I'm doing that to myself, I don't know. So he's been asking for the shout out for a while, my Uncle Paul. I know you've been waiting for this for a while, and but you know, Andy Rage come and seen me in work, see, yeah? But yeah, so my Uncle Paul's been pushing me to do the Cardiff half. I say pushing, he was just sort of asking if I wanted to do it. Which I don't run, see, that's the problem. Which is why I'm doing my 2.5 mile runs in the week, every week as well, to try and get ready for that, which is in October. I think it's October anyway. But so we are gonna run for Mind. Yeah, so we're gonna run for Mind. It's close to me and the family, and try and raise as much money as we can. I will update the description when I do have more information on Just Giving pages for it, for the boxing and the Cardiff Half Marathon fundraising. It'll all be in the description when I can put it in there. So what I'll do, I'll update on the Facebook page or the Twitter when I've added that in, or when I do my weekly checkups on this, I'll let you know then when I've put it in the description. But yeah, there's your shout out, Paul. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did like, leave a like, share it around, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care.